Hi, I'm Paul Bechtold, RVP at Debt Elimination Platforms at Gordon Marketing. With me today I have Troy Culver, National Life Marketer with Gordon Marketing for fully underwritten life insurance. We're here today to talk about the better way to eliminate debt. So, Troy.
Yes.
You surprised me recently when you told me that you were a certified financial coach through Financial Peace University at your church, a little bit of a Dave Ramsey practitioner, helping your congregation to eliminate debt in the past sometime. Let's talk to the folks a little bit today about that program and how EquityXL, I feel, is a better program. So before we start, I'd like to say this. I went through Dave Ramsey's program myself back in 2009, long before I was doing this, and what I like to say is he's got a good program. Teaches people some foundational principles about money, where it's going, how to control it, how to stay on a budget, and so forth like that. So a lot of good stuff, okay? He does some other things that I would say in the long haul make it a fairly painful program. Would you agree?
I would agree. I think the biggest thing is he teaches people to be aware of where their money's going, and you have to track it and write everything down, every single penny you're spending. And today we have technology that can do that for us. But creating a budget and really knowing where to spend your money is probably the biggest thing that he helps people out with. And then when it comes to credit, you know, he doesn't like anyone to have any credit, and he doesn't want anyone to have any debt. And I know we use our credit card for just about everything, and we get cash back and points and rewards, and there are advantages to different ways to eliminate debt.
Absolutely. So you said credit, meaning credit card there, but what it does is it ultimately thwarts your credit, right?
Correct.
And not using your credit card, then it becomes more and more difficult to get credit when you need it in the future, okay?
Yes.
So one of the things I like to highlight is this, Troy, is that one of the things that I feel that Dave Ramsey does that we don't do so much with EquityXL is I don't make debt an enemy or a bad thing. I think, would you agree that debt is an inevitability of life? If you want to have a house, you want to have a car, maybe send your kids to college, make certain major purchases, you're going to have to take some debt on it in order to do that from time to time. The key to it is, and this is what EquityXL really focuses on, is how to most efficiently eliminate that debt, free that cash flow back up, and get back on track. But the biggest thing is this. To me, Dave Ramsey, what he does is he tells you to operate in a one-dimensional kind of plane, which is pay cash for everything. Cash for food, food for cash. Cash for car, car for cash. Cash for house, house for cash, right? And so he tells you to take all of your inefficient money, throw it at your debt to get rid of it as soon as possible, okay? And then once that debt's gone, then he's going to tell you to take all your extra cash and now start saving for retirement.
But couldn't that cash be used to grow instead?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the beauty of EquityXL is this. Through dividend-paying whole life insurance, we're able to do both jobs at the same time, okay? We're able to put our inefficient dollars into a life insurance policy, leverage that money up, and then borrow against the policy to go knock the debt out or buy the things that we need to buy. That might even be a vacation, or it might be another purchase that we need to make, okay? But at the same time that we're doing that, our money's still building wealth for us. So at the end of it all, when all the debt's paid off, instead of being broke because you gave all your money away, you have liquid wealth that you can use at any time prior to 59 and a half, and for anything in the future as well.
Yep. And if you talk to an investor, Paul, and you ask them, is debt bad? They're going to say no. They use debt to buy more properties, buy more shopping plazas, et cetera, and a lot of them use life insurance to do that, right?
Correct, yes. I mean, what we do on a lot of a personal level with individuals and families, right? But this can definitely extend into business owners and people with major enterprises. And people like Ray Kroc that started McDonald's, Walt Disney, JCPenney, Doris Christopher, they all did this because they understood this principle. Also, a lot of your major politicians out there have these kinds of policies and operate under the same premise that we teach every day with EquityXL. So, Troy, I mean, share some of the stories, maybe if you can, some of the things that you learned along the way while helping people with Dave's program at your church. What are some of the things that you saw that immediately kind of stood out to you?
I think the biggest thing was really making people aware of where their money was going and how they were spending it. I'd say that is probably the best thing that he teaches people. And as far as using your money, I think that you and I probably share some different beliefs on that, because I believe that you can use your money to grow more money. And just like you were talking about, you have your money in a life insurance policy, you can borrow against it, but yet that money will still continue to grow for you. So you get the best of both worlds.
Absolutely. Well, folks, we're going to have to draw this episode to a close. We're running out of time today. Be sure to subscribe to our Selling Life and Annuities videos. Click the notification bell so you know when another episode is coming out. Like, comment, and share with both other advisors that you know, as well as maybe your clients. But on behalf of Troy Culver, National Life Insurance Marketer with Gordon Marketing, and Paul Bechtold, RVP at Debt Elimination Platforms, we'd like to say happy selling.